Well, hello everybody, excuse me, and welcome back to another live stream of Outlaws of the Old West. Yeah, the latest update. I'm led to believe that it's not as good as made out. A few people have, quite a few people are still having issues with lag and stuff like that. So I thought I'd come in and just check a few things out with it. So I'm not sure how long this stream is going to be, guys. But as I said to you before on our last stream, I'm not going to, excuse me again, I'm not going to give up on the game because of the lagginess. We will still come in and check it out and see what's being added and see what's been optimized and you know, that sort of stuff. But anyway, if you find yourself liking today's stream, if you could be so kind enough to leave us a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see more, and any comment, as always, please leave one down below. Hi there, Sarah. How you doing, my love? You're gonna have to pardon me, guys. My chest is not that great this morning. Before we start the game, I'll just explain what's going on. I had to go out last night to search for my daughter because she decided to leave the house at a stupid time. Police were called and everything like that. So any of you guys that know, I've got this lung problem, and so walking too far is not good for me. So I was out there for a little while searching high and low for her. Anyway, yeah, so this is why I'm feeling a bit chesty this morning. So you'll have to pardon me for the coughing and the spluttering, but I wanted to get a video of Outlaws out there for you this morning to just to show you that I've not given up on the game. Now the server itself has got about 8 days left on it, so that's going to give us enough time for the next update, I would think. Anyway, there have been a few little updates since the one on Tuesday, but they're only small ones, so what's going on I don't know. I'm going to see how it goes. I've noticed there's not a great deal of people playing on the server much anymore, basically because of the lagginess and issues that, you know, everybody's been sort of like witnessing. So I'm going to see what next week's update is going to bring. If it's still the same, then I'll probably be taking the server down, guys, because what's the point in just throwing good money after rubbish? So again, but like I said, you know, next week could be a big surprise and they might sort some of this lagginess out. But we'll go and show you anyway, because I came in on the night of the update and I jumped on my horse and I was heading over towards Friendly's base, which is just over there to our right. And geez, I was getting less than 10 FPS per second, and I was nowhere near his base. So God only knows what's going on. Admittedly, when you log out now and then you come back into the game, your base is loaded up just like that. Bang, no trouble at all. No trouble at all. So they are optimizing, but it's just taking so long. They've implemented now a taxidermy friggin' like a shop, I suppose, where you can buy animals' heads and things like that, and you know, placeables. Why? I don't know. Sort the game out first before you bring that sort of crap in. But there you go. But we'll have a look at some of the updates. As you can see right next to me, to my left and to my right, the long-awaited short half pillars, and obviously the regular pillars, the full length ones. This is what we were crying out for because of the you know, when you get to putting a roof on your building. If you're using sort of like the half sloped roof, these pillars would not reach the top or the underneath of some of the roof parts. But as now we can attach these half pillars to these full length pillars, and now we're actually able to do so. So let's just start. Oh God, jeez. Sorry about this. There we go. As you will see over there, look. I've managed to actually put the roof, I think it's about 3 wide up there at the moment. But you can see that we're still going to have to put loads and loads and loads of pillars Let me jump out of this mode. Jeez, it's been a couple of days now since my last video, so you're going to have to bear with me. I've been playing Conan and what have you, so right, yeah, let's. Why is he? Why are you acting up like that? View. There we go. Right, so let's. That's the one we want, and we want to come out of that mode. There we go. Now we've sorted it, guys. We've sorted it. Right, so yeah, as you'll have a look up here. Now we've got 3. I think it's 3 wide. 1, 2, 3. Yes, or is that 4? No, that's 3. We've got 3 wide, but if I were to bring up the HUD and go into our pitchfork and then try and place more, unless they've sorted it, because I've not tried this out yet and since coming on, we'll probably be able to put one there. But it's like the roof over there in the house. We should, by rights, be able to snap. Oh yeah, there we go. We're still, okay. We're still having snappy issues. We'll probably be able to put one on there somewhere, like so, and come back and like so. Now, will I be able to put any more? I don't think I will be able. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, actually, this is yeah, but up here, I don't think we're going to be able to because of it's got no supports at all underneath this. But should I be able to place one there? Underneath I can. No, still. Oh, hang on. It went then. You saw that. But yeah, trying to place these things is a freaking nightmare, man. You know, it should be a lot easier than this. I know it's still freaking early access, but come on. You know, when you're bringing in a new game, you would think it would be a little bit more polished than this on early access than it is. Rather than keep bringing all these new builds, I keep saying it, and just give us, you know, optimization on the default parts, if you like. We're not going to be able to. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hang on, that went in. See what I mean? I'm looking totally the other way, man. That should not be the case. So yeah, I mean, we might be able to get this roof up eventually. And as you can see, like at the moment, I'm the only person on the server. So yeah. So, but like I said, the lag issues are still there. Now I'm led to believe they've reworked on the bandits and the bad guys down in the mine. And from what I've heard, not very good job done, if you like. So we're going to go and check that out in a second. Because as you know, we've never really had much in the line of issues when going down to the mine. I had one when the game first came out and I got stuck down there and I couldn't get out. On the single player that was. But then they sorted that out and my character was okay then. But I'm led to believe that this update has buggered them up big time. They are maniacs down. Well, you would expect them to be maniacs because, you know, I mean, they're flying around. You know, they got hammers, axes, dynamite guys down there as well, and whatnot. So yeah, you expect them to be a little bit mad, I suppose, and they're going to come for you, like, you know. Anyway, we're going to go and check it out. And like I said, they've got this taxidermy station as well. I'm not sure how much that is going to cost. We're going to check that out, shall we? I've not got a great deal of money, to be honest. What I might do is, because nobody is really playing on the server much anymore, I might just spawn some money in. Well, not so much money, but gold in, so I can actually buy these things. We shall see. Didn't really want to do that, but hey ho. But anyway, taxidermy 5,000. I think we've got that kind of money anyway. But all that is going to offer you guys, without even buying it, all it's going to offer you is to be able to go into the shop and buy a deer's head, a bear's head, you know, that sort of thing. A deer's head, body, a bear's body, a pig's body, you know, all that sort of stuff. So everybody should know what taxidermy is all about. Anyway, so I don't think I'm going to actually even bother buying that, because it's just a waste of frigging time and a waste of frigging money. So let's have a look. What are we going to do? I think I'm going to go and grab some ammo. I'm going to have to clear my inventory up a little bit. Actually, I'm just going to place... No, I'm not going to place it in there. I'm just going to place it inside the house here somewhere. Oh, geez, Louise. Yeah. So last night was a little bit of a exercise moment for me, and I can't walk very far, and I can't walk very fast at the moment. So, you know, yeah. I was suffering this morning. What did I put that in there for? That's got to go in there. And we got wood, we got guns, we got a load of crap. I'm not really worried about, because I'm not going down to the mine to actually mine. We're just going to go down there to see what these guys are like. And by all accounts, they come for you pretty fast. So yeah, we're going to have to look out for that. All these guns, I'm not really worried about keeping those, so I'm going to just chuck those away. We don't need them in our life. What's this? Oh, we got the general store that somebody was so kind enough to give us, so I'm going to put that in there as well. Oh dear. Huh? Oh, sorry about that. That's something different. You see how I went to try and place that? Now it looks as though, I'll tell you what, let's try that again. Oh, hang on. They've sorted that problem out by the looks of it, but not very well. But right, so you can actually zoom in and zoom out now. Look, well, not zoom in, but you've got a better view on where it's actually placing. Oh, that's cool. So that is what everybody was crying out for, and now we've got it by the looks. I'm just going to try placing it down about there. How far back can I go? About there. We don't want to go that far back, do we? So let's just place that there. Just for a laugh. There we go. So actually that works even better. So I mean, things like that are being sorted out. And I've managed to get it quite close to the next stop, to the next place. Well, the what do you call it? The gun shop. Oh, okay. Oh, so that works then. Okay, that is a good optimize, if you like, because everybody was having issues with placeables, being able to place them where they wanted, you know, lining them up against foundations and things like that. Oh yeah, I'm up early today, sir, because well, like I said, I was having trouble this morning, what with the old breathing issue, so I had to get up earlier to take my medication. It's slowly sorting itself out. It just takes a bit of a while to even the breathing out, if you like. But anyway, yeah. But I like, you know, I love this game. To be fair, you know, even with its sort of like down bits and its up bits, if you like, you know, it's got great potential. But yeah, and I don't want to leave it behind. So if the server does happen to have to come down, guys, then is what I'll probably do is do a single player for until they've optimized it enough, whereas we can actually get a server back up. I'll see how it goes. It's not a definite yet. It's not a definite. So, you know, there's probably going to be a possibility of it staying alive. But I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see. Right, we're going to need some ammo to take down to the doodah with us. We've got 71 there. Well, actually, we've got more than 71. So we're going to go down to the mine and see if those guys are as bad as... Let's get ourselves tooled up first. Let's put this bad boy in there. With that one in there. How many? Yeah, we've got plenty of ammo. Plenty of ammo. So I will probably just use this bad boy. It's only got 5 rounds. And number 1, that's already loaded. And number 3, that's already loaded. Okay, so we'll go with number 1. Right, let's grab a bit of oil. I think I've got some on me, but I've got a head like a sieve. So let's go with... forget. I'm doing the dragging and dropping part here. Yeah, I'm hoping so too, babe. It's a bit of a kick in the teeth, this bloody COPD, because as I say, my abilities now are not what they used to be. I was very fit and very active, you know what I mean, because my job made me like that, if you like. You know what I mean? I was pretty strong. I was tough. Well, I say tough. I was solid. My legs have always suffered. You know what I mean? I've got quite thin legs. They've never really been muscular because I'm quite tall. But my top half was always solid. You know what I mean? But now since not being able to work and shit like that, yeah, things have gone a little bit south. If that's the only way I could put it. Right, so let's go down the mine and check this out. Like I said, it's not only the guys down here, but all the bandits as well have been sort of like reworked. I'm just going to put one in there. One of you in there. Activate. Yeah, it's not very nice, is it? Yeah. So anybody that's got this COPD, I feel for them big time. Big time. But anyway, we got a soldier on. I gave up the smoking and stuff like that to, you know, to give myself a little bit extra time and what have you. But yeah, it's slowly creeping up with us. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, we got him, so he wasn't too bad. Oh, no, we want the gun. Oh, shit, there's another. Oh, my days, there's another one. Reload, quick, reload. Holy bollocks. Oh, man. That is not good. That is not good. How the bloody hell are you supposed to go freaking mining now? And you're going to die like that. But you can see how quick the base... Oh, saying that. You're going to load up? Okay, it's just waiting for it to load. And I think the game may have crashed. No, it's going. Okay, it's just loading up. But now coming up over... Oh, God, here we go. Look at this lag. Look at this lag. We're going to go back down the mine now and see if I can get my gear back. I don't think I will be able to, but, you know, we shall see. But, jeez. I didn't even see that guy throw that one. That was not good at all. Right, where are we? Let's go and get a bit more oil. Actually, it probably still is active. But I'll go and grab a little bit more oil anyway. Just in case. Bloody hell, man! That was stupid. Don't need. I'm not going to take any weapons, but you can see. I can see what people have been on about. That the what's that over there? Oh, it's a horse. That this update is worse. Probably one of the worst ones that they brought out because of these guys being just so manic. Okay, so yeah, we've got to deactivate. Oh, Jesus. Why can't I get back down there then? Oh, bastard. Right, so deactivate, put the oil in, activate, and off we go again. We're going to get messed up again. Oh, actually, there's my body. And he is still down there. Going to see if I can get my bits and pieces. Loot the body, take all items. Let's get back up here for a minute. Get ourselves sorted out. Where's me guns? Where's me guns? Number 1, number 2, and number 3. But that is stupid, man. That is just crazy. Alright, so number 1, we want to reload you. Go and see if I can kick his ass and get killed again. But that's me killed once. Is there anything else in there? No. Got to wait for my body to disappear. So that was one bad guy. Any more in here? Right, there's none in there. Hello? Okay, he didn't give me too much damage. But this is the bastard that's going to. Oh, there you go. We must have shot him already once. Cool. They give you any extra stuff? No. Do you give me dynamite so I can stick one up your ass? No. Reload. Now you can imagine these ones. Oh, actually, they sorted that issue out. But it looks as though when their bodies disappear now. Okay, so you're not actually walking into their corpses anymore. They're invisible corpses. Okay, well that works for me. But they're going to have to rework these guys because they are totally insane. How many was that? Is that 3 guys that we've killed so far down here? We're already reloaded. So if those guys are that mad, I wonder what the guy with the axe is like. Any guys down there? No. Okay, so it looks as though it's still the same amount of guys for me that are down here, but they're a little bit more crazier than they once were. Okay. And the next port of call, I suppose, is to go and see if we can find some bandits and see what they're like. But that was crazy. You know, you would expect dynamite to kill you, wouldn't you? You know what I mean? So in fairness, I think that works well. But and like I said, it looks as though they've sorted out the never-ending corpse issue. Hey there, friendly. How you doing, man, my mate? Welcome to the streaming chat. Yeah, I got your message there, mate, yesterday, and I did put it at the end of the video. Any of you guys that are having issues with joining my Conan server, if you were to go back on, not yesterday's, but the day before's video, you'll see that Friendly has put a post up there, and it will give you an easier way of being able to join the server. I don't know what it is, but I think Friendly has actually nailed it and basically said what the issues are. What with the servers or the amount of servers that you can have on Steam or something like that, I don't know. But go and check it out anyway. Oh, jeez. Bloody breathless. Right, so anyway, so that's the mine. There was, what, 3 or 4 guys in there. So that's not changed, the amount of guys. But, you know, who knows? We could come down here the next time and there could be 20 of them. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to do any mining today. This is just basically to have a look at the update itself. So we're going to get back up top and see how long it takes for the base and that to load in. Because this has been issues that everybody have been having. You know, once they've been down the mine, their bases are not loading in properly. Or you might come from out of the mine and you're doing like the Jesus Christ pose, you know. Standing there and then you can't get into the game at all. So you have to suicide yourself. And yeah. As you can see, it's loading up now, I believe. Let's go and have a look inside. But the next step is going to be jumping on the horse and going checking out this lag issues when you get near people's bases. So as you can see, everything is loaded in. The windows are in, so that probably means that, yeah, all the workstations are in, storage is in. Yep, so that works. Okay. Just bear with it when you come out of the mine, I suppose, and just stand there for a minute if you have to, just to wait and for everything to load up. Okay, now there's still issues, obviously, with the animal pens, the piggies and the cows. Nothing is still spawning it. Oh, that was a clever. What's that? That's a squirrel, isn't it? Yeah, you see that squirrel jump that fence. But yeah, as you can see, still no cows. Maybe if I delete those and put some new ones down, they might start spawning in. We've got a goat inside there now, and there used to be a fox, I believe. So, yeah, that's gone. But as you can see, the base is all loaded up. Let's get ourselves all clothed up again, shall we? Put those on, that one on. What else do we want? Boots. Put a jacket on, keep ourselves nice and warm. We want a hat. Yeah, let's put a hat on. Get our woolly hat on, because it's quite. Actually, no, let's put our bowler hat on. We like that one. Okay, right. So let's go and jump on the horse. Let's go and make sure we got enough water in that first, and we'll go and have a look around and see what the lag issues are like heading towards people's bases. But like I said, yesterday, was it yesterday or the day of the latest update, I went over towards Friendly's base, which is just over there, and oh, right, I'm getting at the moment around here at my base, FPS wise, around about 45, 47 there, no, 49, so around, yeah, between 40 and 49. So now if I was to jump on my old pony, I want to go and look for some bandits as well. But you'll see for yourself, unless they've sorted it, but you'll see for yourself, all I did was start heading down towards Friendly's base down here. And his is the only... But look, as soon as I've leave my pad, the lag is starting. Could be a little bit of loading lag there, but... Go and have a look anyway. We're going to have a look and see. I got fairly close to his barn the other day, and I just had to turn around. There you go. See the lag I'm getting there? 15 FPS, 13, 14. And it's nothing to do. Well, it shouldn't have anything to do with the size of his building. Oh, there we go. Now it's gone up to 36, 40. Okay, it's leveling itself out. All I can suggest, guys, is don't sprint. Do not sprint when you're coming up into people's bases, because then that is just going to slow everything down. Looking good around here though, Friendly, mate. Looking very, very nice. Very, very nice. 40 FPS. Okay, so if we, like I said, if we just keep it at a nice steady trot rather than sprinting, that might. And a telltale sign is if you've got lag is when you kill animals, whether they just keep on walking. So it's okay. We didn't get much lag there. Reload. Well, it's okay. Now we're reloading our gun. Now we've crashed. Have we crashed? I think the game is nope. Okay, so that's something that needs fixing. Just went to reload the game. Reload the gun, and you saw for yourself there. So let's just say there's a bandit there, and we were trying to reload our gun. We'd have probably come back in and we'd have been dead. So yeah, there is issues. There is very, very, very strong issues. Right, the old bandit camp spawns, I think, have all been changed from the update prior to this one. So we're going to have to just take a pot-lucking guess, I suppose. Let's go down along the river, because you can usually find some bandit spawns down this way. Another little base there going up. But yeah, you look at it like this is only a 20-man server. That's not a sexual thing, man or woman, I should have said. This is a 20-man slot, woman slot server. And we've had it almost up to 20 people at one time. Now, let me think. If I were to go into... Where is it? Social? Is it social? Party options? Send invites? Nobody's on. Let's see. And that is down to the game and its lagginess. And usually this time of day, there's well, before all these other updates came in, there were quite a few people actually on around this time of day. So, and I can understand it. Well, you know yourself, I've not put any videos up for the last almost a week, I think it is, in regards to this game because of the lag issues. Come on in, bandits. Where are you? Where are you? I'll tell you where we might go. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some there. Is if we bring up the map, we head down to this spot here. So we just got to head south down to 1114. That, I'm hoping, is going to give us some bandits somewhere. So that, well, there you go. Yeah, don't sprint. Don't sprint. Because lag issues are going to happen. Please shout out if you see a bandit. Because, yeah, I'm looking around. And it could be standing right in front of me and I'd still miss it. Okay, so we're heading south. Directly south. I'm just going to have a quick drink of tea, guys. I think I'm probably going to be doing another stream later on, Conan stream. So if any of you guys are interested in that, pop in and spend a bit of time with us and yeah, I haven't been on there last night because of the problems that happened, personal problems. So yeah, I wanted to get in there yesterday and do another video last night because of you know, I was trying to keep you guys interested, to be honest. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a turkey. Hey there, turkey. We don't want no turkey, thank you. That will give you feathers, but I'm not sure what we need feathers for at the moment. Yeah, upgraded arrows maybe, but I don't think that sort of thing is in the game. Right, still heading south. Still not seeing any banditos. Single one. But if those guys down the mine are as crazy as what they are, then you can imagine that the bandits itself are going to be, yeah, pretty well much the same maybe. If not worse, because they are going to shoot shit at you. We'll let you run, but like I said, sprinting I wouldn't recommend it, because that is, I think, going to just cause no end of problems. Because it's like, you've seen it yourself in this game when I've gone to other people's bases. Like, other people can see absolutely everything, you know, all their furniture, their storage boxes, their crafting stations, their walls, their windows, their doors. And I think it might be just an NVIDIA problem, but I've gone there and you've seen it yourself. You know what I mean? I could probably see their walls, but I can't see any of their furniture or anything like that, any of this crafting stations. Ooh. But it shouldn't be a problem with NVIDIA. I mean, graphics cards. You'd think that, well, NVIDIA, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the good makes of video cards. One of the better ones. So you'd think that the game would be optimized enough to run it even on the most crappiest NVIDIA card, but no. But anyway, I'm not a technical jargon buster, or mythbuster, or whatever you want to call it. As you can see, we're not coming across any freaking bandits. And again, by just trotting down here, we're going to take a look at this base to see if we can see any workstations and things like that inside their base, because that was a serious issue we were having once before. Nice looking build. And we're still getting about, well, just hit 49 FPS there. Nice. I like that bridge. That's a cool looking bridge. Who owns this? Who owns this here property? Timothy Jonathan Wolfbane. Okay. Nice build. And can we see if he's got anything inside? Is it loading up? I can't see anything in there at the moment. Is his door open? No. He got his horses. Got his drying rack there. So, can't see anything. Oh, there you go. There is a storage box in there. So that's loaded up fine. Okay. That works. So that's loaded up. So maybe they have sorted out a few things in regards to, you know, things actually loading up, you know, and optimizing that sort of part of the game. I'm sprinting now, as you can see. What we got going on over here then? Oh, this looks nice. Arrgh. Oh, two. Oh man, you saw that, didn't you? One shot, kill two. Oh yeah, like it. Are they breeding their own bloody wolves? Get rid of those. We don't want those in there. I'm pretty sure they don't either. Can't get any closer. Can't get any closer. Okay, yeah, you can live. Okay, so what we got in here? Yeah, I like this. This looks very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. Nice looking build. Nice looking build. Right, let's go and check their house out to see if we can actually see if they've got any workstations. As you can see, yes, they have. So everything is loading up the way it should have loaded up all that time ago. All that, you know. Okay, right, sweet. Okay, no problem, no problem. Right, we're still heading south, aren't we? We should be. And still not seeing any banditos. Hopefully they will start spawning in. What time of day is it? It is... Oh, it's only 9:35 PM. Oh dear, there's a bit of lag. Well, you've got to expect the odd bit of loading lag, but the lag that we've all been witnessing in the past in this game is just crazy. And as I said, you know, with my internet speed and my computer itself should be able to handle... Yeah, I mean, if you can handle a game like Ark Survival, which is quite graphically intense on any video card as far as I'm concerned, then you shouldn't have any trouble with this one. Hey there, Clayton. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the stream and chat, buddy. So yeah, you shouldn't have any trouble with games like this. But again, early access. But can you keep blaming it on early access? Or just poor productivity, if you like, from the developers? Another big ass base here, there. Still no bandits. And my FPS is still around about 40. Oh, there it dropped. As soon as I looked at the house there, it went down to 35. Okay, who is this owned by then? Let's have a look at this one. Oh, it's Big Buckman. Nice one. So he's moved away from the desert. He's up here now. Look. Nice one. Nice one, Spig. Looking good, buddy. Right, let's just have another quick look. Stay there, horse. I maybe should not have jumped off of that. We can't interact with anything here. Can I interact with that? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, can I repair my shotty? Don't need to. Actually, I don't need to. I don't need to take any of his food or anything like that. All his windows are closed, but you can clearly see just by looking out here, you know, his smoker, his drying rack and everything is all spawned in nicely. So if that has, then all his lockers and everything inside would have locked up, because usually it might be just, and look, I can get on the horse with no trouble at all. Remember up at that castle, I'm not going to go up there, well, not castle, that fort in the last video that we did, and I ended up having to suicide myself to get back into the game. Yeah, that was not a good day. Right then, let's have a gander down here. Are we still heading in the right direction? No, we should be over there now. East. Gotta go east. I'm only going down that way because that is where there was usually a fair amount of bandit camps. But as you can clearly see, we've not come across a single bandit or a camp. Nothing over there. Okay. Right. How much further? Okay, not too far. Yeah, I quite agree with you there, Clayton. Yeah, most of these placeables that they're giving you, you should be able to craft it yourself. Look at this. There we go. We got lag, so there's something around here that doesn't agree with it. I know there's that big ass tower heading over this way, but yeah, you're right. Everything that it's like the saddles, you know, in the stables, you can craft saddles yourself in its own workstation. What else have we got? The guns. Okay, we can make certain guns in the old gunsmith table, if you like. The only thing the gun shop gives you is the ability to get upgraded weapons, which I'm all for. But eventually, they should allow that inside the workbench, that you can craft your own weapons in. But yeah, I suppose it's just for looks, is what they're doing it for. But it needs to be optimized big time. Right, now there were bandit camps over here. But it's just queer, isn't it? How nothing, no bandits have actually spawned in. Watch, I'll probably hit a spot in a minute and there'll be like every bandit in one area. I've noticed something as well, guys. I've not actually drunk or eaten anything for quite some time, so I think we should do that maybe. Maybe they've slowed the food intake down a bit, maybe? Because what is my food? My food and hunger, I've only put 2 points on each. Okay, take a drink. Oh, mine, we did die, didn't we? Yeah, we did die, so I think your health comes back to 100%, doesn't it? Okay, what's the horse like? Yeah, she's fine. And this base as well. Is there anything inside? I don't know. We're going to have a look. But as you can see, I can get off the horse okay, and I've got no reins in my hands. That's a sure sign that something is wrong. I don't think this building has actually got anything inside it, to be honest. If it did, we'd have probably already seen it. Anything in here? Nice big rooms. Yeah, nice big crafting rooms in here. Like it, like it, like it. Okay, and whose was this? This was Ronin's, wasn't it? Yeah, Ronin. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, hang on. There you go. Look, are we having issues getting on the horse? We are. There you go. So that problem still occurs, guys, and it shouldn't do. Look at the amount of time that's taking for us to get onto the horse. I knew I shouldn't have got off the bloody thing. Hopefully it'll catch up. There we go. Look, that was long, wasn't it? That was a long time to be able to jump on your friggin' horse. And it shouldn't have anything to do with the size of your buildings, because this is supposed to be like an MMO. Now, we all know what the MMO is all about, you know what I mean? It's a big, huge ass map. But admittedly, I think on most MMOs, when you look at the map, it would be like this square is its own server, if you like. This square would be its own server, and so would this one. When you look at games like Atlas and Life is Feudal, that's exactly what that does, you know what I mean? So let's just say in this whole box there's like 100 squares, that would be 100 servers. That's the way that I see it anyway. So therefore, the only lag issues that you might have is when you cross borders. So you go from sort of like down this line here. Once you hit that, then you might get a little bit of lag. But once you're in this server, say, then the lag should level itself out. But it don't. So I think it's just a case of that is just one big ass map, with one server. Anyway, right, so we're over here. Where's that little lake? Salvage. Let's take a run. I'm not going to sprint. No, let's not sprint, because I don't think that does us any favours. But getting on your horse, yeah, we're going to stay on our horse now. We're not going to get off. Sod that. Sod that. And we're going to have these issues until it gets more optimized. But the problem the problem the developers are going to have, because people have been having these issues now for a couple of months and what have you, and there's not been really much in the line of change, people are going to stop playing it. So when people stop playing games, that means they're not going to get any reviews, whether they be good reviews or bad reviews, because nobody is playing it to try it out. So optimize the game. I'm getting sick and tired of saying that word, optimize. but optimize it anyway, and then you won't lose these players. But you've seen yourself how many people are on my server at the moment. Me, just me. And as I said, usually this time of day there are 3, 4, maybe 5 people on, but no, that is all gone tits up, I'm afraid, and it is down to the developers not optimizing. There it goes again, optimize on the brain. But anyway, as far as bandits are concerned, we're not seeing any. So if you want leveling up or anything like that, and you know, by killing bandits and stuff like that and getting a certain amount of gold to get yourself started, where are you going to get that from if there are no bandits? That's a nice building, that is very nice. Got a lot of work gone into that. And that is owned by a Bear Hunter McGee. Nice big ass building, that. A lot of thought has gone into that. A lot of thought. But he's had issues up there with the roof by the looks of it. Is it overlapping or something? But that does look nice, so yeah, I like that. Another building down there, but again, still no banditos. Now the old spawn for bandits was over here, wasn't it? If I remember right. This is where I build in single player over this way, I believe. But as you can clearly see, nothing. And I'll tell you what I'm thinking of. Is, oh, this is a big ass base. Is what I'm thinking is, let's have a look at the map. Right, let's just say this is where I'm building here. Okay, in this one square. I'm seriously thinking that if I were to build in this square, and let's say Bob and Ronnie wanted to build somewhere close to me, rather than building in the same square, build in the next one. And let's just say that Friendly wanted to build near me, or Ronnie and that, build in the next one. Maybe that might sort a few problems out. You know, people building in the same squares is probably a bit much, because when you look at it, you've got this big ass base here, okay, which is in 1114, okay. Now, if we were to turn ourselves around and go over to this base over here, again, you're going to find that this is an 1114. Okay, let's just check that out, and I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, because that's the lake. So we're right next to this base here. Let's look at the map, and we're still in 1114. And then if you go down this way, there's another base just down there, and again, which I think is going to be in 1114. Let me just check. We could be just going into 1214, maybe, but it's right close. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think the game itself and the server that it's running on perhaps just hasn't got enough memory, maybe, I don't know, to cope with all these buildings in one area. Okay, so we're sort of like in between 1114 and 1214. But you can see what I mean. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few bases, and they're only going to get bigger, guys. And you've got the big ass tower, which is just over in the distance there somewhere. All of that in one square, I think, is just way too much for the game to cope with. But as I said, the only thing people could probably do is say, right, I want to build in 1114. Okay, so if you want to build near me, go to the next square and just see how it goes. That is the only thing I can suggest. Maybe might sort some of the lag issues out. I don't know, because let's just say when that guy over there, Bear Hunter, when he loads in, he's not only got to load his base in, he's got to load in the one over there in the distance. What do you want? You want one of those? Okay, he's a hardened. Yeah, see, we're getting some lag here. Look. Oh, hello. There's two of them. Shut your mouth. See, lag issues, they should be dead. On a good day, they would be. Shut up. That's it. Yeah, shoot him over there and he dies over here. And look at my health. Good. That took me down a bit. Let's eat a bit of food. I'm not getting off my horse because I know what's going to happen. Well, we got plenty of food. Eat a little bit more. Oh, I can't. Let's take a drink. So yeah, look. Anyway, as I was saying, so when you're where's that base go? Where'd he go? That is the one there, isn't it? So when he loads in, old Bear Hunter, he's got to load his base in and everything around him. He's got to load that one behind him. He's got to load the one in the distance and all the terrain as well. So you know, I mean that's a lot of memory you're going to be trying to use at one given time. So maybe give that a go. You know, just build in your own square. So my square is up there at 8. What is it? 814, I believe. So this is where I'm building. And I think Bob and Ronnie are not far from me. And then you've got, I think, down here is where Friendly is building. Or it may even very well be in 813. We'll go and try that out in a second. Actually, we'll do that now. We'll head back. And we'll have a look. But for the last couple of times that I've logged into the game, I've had no issues at all with loading all my buildings up or anything like that. It's been straight. It's been there straight away. I mean, before these last couple of updates, I could have to sit there for a couple of minutes before everything starts loading in. But not this time around. The only other option that we may have because of the updates, we didn't do a wipe. That is the only other option we've got. And if you want the server to keep going, I mean, I could do another wipe. Like I said, we've got 8 days left on the server. Oh, shit. Now, look at that. That is some major lag. Yeah. That just spawned right in front of me. But you can see what we're up against. You look here, you've got that base down there. Over there in the distance, just behind those rocks is just where we come from. So you've got those bases to spawn in. And what square are we actually in? We're still in 1114. Look. So I'm thinking that, yeah, something, what I've just said about too many people building in the same square is... Oh, shit, I didn't want to jump off of that. Press the wrong button. Shit, sticks. There we go. I've just clicked on to jump on him again. The problem is with doing a wipe is it upsets a lot of people, even though they're having issues. It's like, you know, it's people like Bob and Ronnie, you know, I mean, they both work. The only time that they get to play is obviously after they've had their dinner. You know, they've come home from work, they've had their dinner and they can relax. Sometimes when they come on, they might not have any issues. But I've watched a few of their videos over the last couple of days. And yeah, it's quite painful to watch with the amount of lag that they're getting. Look at this issue that I'm having now. Oh, actually, I didn't click on it. But I did. Oh, there you go. Now we have. But yeah, it can be a bit painful to watch when, you know, you're trying to follow these guys on YouTube. I will carry on bloody hell following them because, yeah, I mean, you guys have been following me and I've had the same kind of issues and you're still there for us. But yeah, not everybody wants to watch laggy ass games. This is why I decided to start up another game and went on to Conan. But look, something else is loading in around these here parts. That dropped me down to 3 FPS. There's another base coming up here. And that again is still in 1114. So around now, I know when I first started playing this game, this is exactly the same square that I spawned in at. But you see the amount of bases in that one square, and I'm pretty sure, you know, we could give it a go. Everybody pick their own square. Like, there is a downside to having to do that because there are quite a few flat areas in the square that I'm building in. But maybe give it a go and see. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what to suggest because, like I said, I understand people's anger when a server has to be wiped because I've played no end of games. I've mentioned it a few times in the past. H1Z1 that used to get wiped once a month, sometimes less than a month. So you're out there, you're gathering, you're building yourself a nice big ass base, and then the next time you come in, oh, there's an announcement, Ziggy, what's that? Oh, they're wiping the servers again, mate. Oh, for fuck's sake. But then you go back into it anyway. You do the same shit because you love the game, and you want to see it progress, and that's what they call support. You're supporting the developers in trying to get themselves a real decent ass game that's going to last not for a couple of weeks, not for a couple of months, but for years. And not just me and you playing it, but young children, you know, that's what we're doing it for. So I don't know. I'm just going to leave it out there then, guys. You know, if you want to wipe, I will do a wipe. But I need, you know, it's a shame. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to head back to my base. Because Bob and Ronnie, as far as I know, are the only ones that actually record videos. Oh, and you've got Leona. She records as well. But there's that other base there. See, this base here, this has been abandoned for quite some time. I think this is that Chinese guy in it that came on a long time ago. Yeah, there you go, King Wang, and he's not been on. And the reason why his horse is still here is because the server actually restarts twice a day. And I was actually going to take that off to get rid of all of the horses. Now, is what I would do, is what I'm seriously thinking of doing, is if a wipe is needed, if everybody's agreeable on a wipe, then is what I would do is I put the password back on the server, and then that is just going to stop random Joes from being able to jump in and, you know, do things like this. Play for about, how long would that take you to build? Let's say an hour. Okay, he's coming for an hour, got himself a horse, got himself a little base area next to the water, and then leaves it. This sort of thing will cause lag eventually, especially if somebody else over there, let's say, is building a big ass base. Yeah, this is going to cause issues. I could go around and I could delete all these things, but because of the state of the game, when you delete things, has it been deleted? You might not be able to see it, but it might still be there because it's early access. Who knows? Let me just yeah. Well, anyway, we're a wipe. We might have to do one, but like I said, we're just going to have to have a look around other people's bases. We're going to take a trip up to Ronnie and Bob's and see exactly what they've done up there. Because as I said, you know, they put a lot of hard work into their builds. Because what I mean by a lot of hard work is because they're not able to play the game as long as we can, if you like. Because I don't work, or I can't work, and but where they can, I mean, they've only get a couple of hours a day, maybe, of gameplay together, as you know, along with us. And they're not the only one, you know. There's other guys on the server is exactly the same. But would a wipe sort the problem out? I don't think it will, because it didn't do it before, did it? We did a server wipe, and more problems occurred. So I don't know. I just don't know. And as I said, you know, again, look, we've been riding around now for what, 20 25, well, about 20 minutes or so, and we've not seen one single bandit. That's the whole point of this game. Killing bandits or getting killed by bandits. The only bandit kind of people we've seen is those bandy-legged guys down in the mine. So yeah, where are the bandits? They've all gone shopping. But there you go. So we're like I said, we're gonna have to see. Hi there, Hoom Foo Foo. How you doing, my mate? Welcome to the streaming chat, buddy. So like I said, I'm just gonna leave it out there anyway. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we've still got about 7 or 8 days left live on this server. If you guys are happy enough to keep on playing the way it is, or we could try a wipe. I'm just gonna leave it out there. But as I said, I'm gonna probably throw it out there to Bob and Ronnie and see what they say. And like I said, if we do a wipe, try building in separate squares. As you can see, the animals in that are still spawning in. And I've just killed that one. No, I haven't. He just wrecked me. He almost tried wrecking me. Oh, shit. I killed him. But yeah, you can see the lag issue. The lag you're getting. Hold on a minute. I'll kill you in a second. Got to reload the gun. But even up here, and there's probably no buildings around here at all. What square are we in? Oh, actually, we are. My base is in this square. That could be the issue. And if we were to carry on going straight down this way, let me go and see if Friendly's base is actually in the same square that we're in. I think it is. This is mine. And we'll see if we get the loading problem now once we get into the base, to see if all my lockers and everything like that are still there. They should be. Whether they will be is another bloody thing. Okay. All the fences have loaded in. They're sort of like barn, but look at the lag there. Like 13 FPS, 9 FPS. Okay, that's not good. Alright, just stand here for 15 days then and just let it load up. I'll just go check my phone a second. Knock, 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 knock. That's all I was getting. No, we don't want that. Right, okay. Right, so just stand there for a second or 10 and yeah, move a little bit. This is a joke, man. Like I say, now, before these updates, there was a bear spawn in here. Now, there's nothing stopping that bear from coming and smacking me on the ass a few times whilst we're in that lag mode and wrecking my day. Right, so, well, all the windows have all logged in, so that means then I think everything inside the base, yeah, the workstations and storage boxes are all loaded in. Okay, sweet. So let's go and have a quick look at Friendly's base again and see. But I'm pretty sure his is actually, yeah, actually I think it might be in the same square as mine. Here we go with the lag again. Oh dear God. No, we don't want to go down that way. We don't want to go down that way. We want to go down this way. And then we go up to Bob and Ronnie's, and then we go back to the to our place, and we'll have a look at some of the other bits and pieces that were brought into the update. But yeah, now you can see I'm getting that lag that I was getting the other day down here. I'll just stay here for a moment, let it all build back up. Let's get right next to his house before I bring up the map. Okay, just here. Bring up a map. So actually, Friendly's base is actually down in 813. So he's not in the same square that I'm in. Now let me just check these buildings here because they're a little bit, and his fence. Just check his fence, which is just here. Bring up the map again. Okay, so he's just basically on the border, or more or less on the border of where my base, well, my base area is. Now, if I remember right, Bob and Ronnie, they're not actually in the same square as me. Yeah, you can piss off, bear. Yeah. Want you in my life, thank you very much. Freaking turkey. Well, that was another bear. Right, so our base is over there. So I think Bob and Ronnie's is just up the back here. So if we're getting all that lag down at this end of the map, going to other people's bases, we're going to get pretty well much the same up here at Bob and Ronnie's. Let me think. Which way was it I went? I think it may be over that way, but we're going to go up this way a bit. And then off to the left, I believe. Oh dear. Here we go. Leg. The leg is doing my legging heading. There it is. You can see their base. It's loading in quite nicely actually from this distance. Let's go and have a look to see what square they be in. I'm just going to take another drink. Oh, right. Okay, get up there. But not a single bandit in sight. Not a single freaking bandit. Which I'm really pissed about because the bandits just give you that little bit of extra excitement, don't they? Yeah, getting the old lag issues. We're getting 7 FPS. 7 again. 16. Slowly leveling itself out. They're doing a great job here though, mine. Fair play. I mean, and well, you saw their town creation before we had to wipe. I mean, they've actually making it bigger and better here. Look, it is just a shame at the moment I can't copy this map and do a wipe and bring this map back. So it's just something that the game developers are not allowing on the servers as yet. It's just no configurations files as far as I can see, anything like that. So yeah, they've done a nice job here. Oh yeah, this is their church. Let's go and pray to the laggy gods. Please, laggy god, stop being so laggy. Looking good, Bob and Ronnie. Looking good. Let's see what have they done anything inside? Oh shit! I should not go after that frigging horse. I know what's probably going to happen there. Okay. Yeah, looking good, man. Looking good. Got the roof on all the way around. Looking sweet. I should be up there. As the admin of the server, I'm going to put it to you guys now, my little congregation, my very, very, very small congregation. Should we do a wipe or should we not do a wipe? Are you happy to persevere with the lagginess or are you not? I'm going to leave it for you guys to decide. Let me know via email. And we'll see what we can do. All right, until next Sunday, all piss off now and go and get yourself absolutely hammered. Oh, is there not a door there? Oh no, it's underneath, isn't it? Aha, there it is. Right, so yeah, this is their tower to get up on the roof. They've actually made this a bit smaller than the last tower. I think I'm right on that. Yeah, it certainly looks a little bit smaller. Looks good though. Looks very, very good. Very, very nice. And we're getting, see, once you're here in their base area, I mean, I'm getting about 30 FPS, and I'm getting on my horse okay here. Look. And I'm pretty sure they're square 714, so they're actually above me and above obviously Friendly's base. So I'm just wondering whether this is the issue. Too many people building in one freaking square. Now let me just go and check their base here to see if things are actually loading in. Their windows are there, so that's a telltale sign. That's a telltale sign that everything inside their base, i.e. storage boxes, crafting stations and things like that, will load up as well. As you can see, got off my horse fine there. Looking through the window, as you can see, crafting stations. Anything else? Water pump over there. And can I look through this window? Yeah. Furnaces, storage boxes. So everything is loading up in there, no problem at all. And I can get on my horse, okay. But that is because I believe that Bob and Ronnie are the only guys that are actually building in this square. I know they were having issues, or they mentioned something in their video actually about somebody building down here. But is that in the same square? They haven't really done a great deal down here. I can't remember who it belongs to. Oh, friendly. Hey boy. And yeah, he is actually building in the same square as them. So is what I would probably strongly recommend, if we do a wipe at all, is everybody pick their square. Now, you know where my square is. I would like to build back, you know, in the same square that I'm in at the moment, because that is a lovely flat area. It doesn't necessarily have to be just mine. First come, first served, as far as I'm concerned. There's plenty of areas in the map. Well, I'm gonna leave it out there, until, you know, well, for another day or so. I'm gonna speak to Bob and Ronnie. They'll probably give me a call or something. But it's like I said, we did a wipe. Everybody lost everything that they did, and not everybody was totally happy. Would the wipe sort the issues out? I don't know. You know, it's early access. And as I said, building in separate squares may help, may sort problems out. I think it will actually help quite a bit, to be honest. Seriously will, because let's just say, right, this is their only base here. You're going down then to my base. Let's take a fast trot down to my base. But the problem I've got around there is Friendly's base is not that far from mine. So I've not only got to load my base up, I've got to load Friendly's base up as well every time. So we're gonna check it out. Well, I'm fast sprinting, as you can see. Yeah, down this way. And again, still no bandits. Would you know, if we did a server wipe, would that sort the bandits out? I don't know. I don't even know that. Hi there, Victor. How you doing, my mate? Welcome to the streaming chat, buddy. Okay. got to blame Deadballs. Oh, bless her. Right, okay. So that'll be maybe a little bit of what do you call it? Oh, loading lag. But look, in that square, in my view now, right, I can see, if you look, just look above my head to my left, that is my base behind those trees. And then obviously in this same sort of like picturesque picture, if you like, just to the right over there, I'm pointing at my screen. Expecting you to see what I'm pointing at. Right, over there, look, is where Friendly's base is, just over there. So that is why I was getting that bit of lag there, I believe. So now that's loaded in, if I were to look this way, so basically I'm not looking at Friendly's base. I'm just going to be loading my base in. There's no other bases as far as I know out this way. I'm not looking at yours, Friendlies. I'm looking at mine. Okay, so there was a bandit spawn here, but as you can clearly see, they've done something wrong with the bandits. Right, so 11 FPS. Just stand, wait for it to max out again. There is a lot of stuff here, bear in mind, you know, because you know what I mean, it was like back in the day of H1Z1, when you come up to somebody's base, it's not just the walls, the vehicles, the storage boxes and things like that you had to load in. It's all of the entities that you might have inside of those storage boxes as well that you had to load in as well. Because as I said, you open that storage box. You just try something here. Okay, no, let me get back on the horse. So I'm having no trouble getting on and off my horse there, look. But yeah, any entities that's like inside here, these have all got to be taken into account as well. You know, when you're loading up somebody's base. So I mean, it sounds daft, but it is. It's all got to be loaded up, just as well as the walls, the foundations, the roofs. Everything needs to be loaded up. Oh Lord! Hey there, Kirk. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the streaming chat, bud. Yeah, I don't want the server to go. But the thing is, it's like pardon the expression, but it's like flogging a dead horse at the moment, isn't it? I mean, we've battled through for the last couple of months. Some of the updates that they brought in, okay, I quite like them. You know, especially the old, well, those two there. The guns, the gun shop and the blacksmith. I love those. This one here is, again, is a good one. It brings a new build system into it, but again, it needed optimizing big time before they actually called it like a sort of like a finished product. It's far from being finished. The piggy pens and the animal pens. Where are the animals? They've all migrated somewhere, or I don't know. They emigrated. Maybe you had enough of this game and moved on to another one. I don't know. But like I said, the wipe is. I would love to keep the server going. Seriously, I would. You know, but and I can hear you guys. I can hear you. And as you have put money into the keeping the server going, I will keep it going. For a while anyway. The money's not going to last forever, but yeah, I think if everybody is okay with a wipe, because like I said, certain things like with the bandits now could actually be down to the fact that a server wipe is needed. I don't know. Well, you've seen yourself. We've travelled around for about 35 minutes or thereabouts. Not seen a single bandit. Maybe they've all taken root down inside the mines. And yeah, they're waiting for us down there. You ain't having our gold, you asshole. But I keep saying it. I think, seriously, this is my square. This is, as far as I'm concerned, I like this square. Any of these squares around here are quite nice, but let's be fair. If we did a wipe, I think people should say, right, I would like to go at 813, 913, they should pick a square and just stay there. Don't go out thinking, right, well, I need to go over to the desert, so I'm going to be putting a base down over there as well. So I've got a little place to get, store my, what they call it, salt and sulfur. Just take a horse with you, go and gather it yourself, and bring it back to your main base, which we, in our case, is here. And that'll save lag. And if we did happen to do a server wipe and everybody's okay with that, then I will probably put a password back on the server just to stop other people from joining for now, until the game gets a little bit more optimized. Because I noticed there a couple of times that once there's been like an update or something like that, there's been almost 20 people on this server at one given time. So I would like to see that every day. But the problem is, once people start building start implementing stuff, starts you know, storing items that they've gathered and what have you, that is when the lag issues are going to start again. What else was I going to say then? I don't know. And the problem we got as well is how many mines is it okay to have on a server? Because as we all know, we've all had issues with the mines in the past. It doesn't tell you how many you can have before you start having issues. You should be able to have as many as you bloody well want, but I could go down that mine now and Friendly or Deadballs or Bob and Ronnie could be down there, or any one of you guys that are on the server could be down in my mine. That is something that needs addressing big time, because yeah, I think it's only fair, because like I say, but you know, even Friendly's base, which is way down over there, that shouldn't conflict with my mine, which is way up over here. But it does. Something wrong with the code in there, I believe. Oh yeah, the prefab. Yeah, I've always said myself, mate, that these buildings that they've given us to put down. Yeah, you know. Well, look at this. Let's take this one for instance. When they first brought this one out, I moved it, and yet the forge at the back here, the old smelter, that stayed in one place. The whole building you could move, but the that you could move as well on its own. I think, yeah, I actually know the building you could move, place that down, but yeah, and then you'd have to go back and pick up the smelter and place that somewhere. If you remember, when we were building the town, I actually had the smelter out here, because I thought it made it look better, and you could interact with it and still do what you could do if it was at its default position. And old Dave in there, old dodgy Dave. Let's go and see. That's still an issue. Oh, they've sorted that problem. Oh, no, they haven't. Dave, your brother, mate. Yeah, nah, they haven't sorted that problem. I thought they'd sorted that out. You know, where he's still making noise once he faces you. But yeah, I still believe that these prefabs are probably quite a major part of the issue as well. The amount of animals that are in the game, again, the wild animals, I mean, that could be another part of it, because you've got all those animals that are just walking around. Eventually, they will start causing lag issues. But yeah, I mean, we could point at the 101 things, and we're still going to come back with the same answer: optimize. Just sit back and listen. Even if they just sat and listened to a few people whinging and whining on YouTube, like I am. If they were to just sit back and just see what we're having to put up with, because the problem is with these developing companies, you see, on their computers, it could be running perfect, absolutely fine. But not everybody's computer is built the same way as theirs might be. So you know, mine could be a downgraded version of their computer, and I'm not going to be having the same experience that they're experiencing. Or the internet speed. Everybody's internet speed now, it differs. You know, I could be getting 100 gigabyte a second or whatever you call it, but you know, and my game could be running smooth, and yet the developer could be on like a 50 gig connection or something like that, or 50 meg. I mean, what did I say, 100 gig? Yeah, well, you know what I mean. So they could be on a lower end speed internet connection, and they could be running like a bag of spuds, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, just because it runs nicely on their PCs doesn't mean it's going to do it for everybody else. Not everybody is rich enough to be able to afford a real decent sort of like computer. But it's not down to the computers, I don't think. Down to the poor optimization. Anyway, whew, a little bit breathless again. Yeah, I got killed earlier on, Clay. Yeah, I went down there and I killed one of them, and then yeah, a stick of dynamite. I didn't even see the guy throw the stick of dynamite at me, and it killed me. Yeah, straight off. Bit of a shit. Never mind. but I managed to get back down there and get my ship back. And that was in early on in the video. Right, let's have some food here. So it's nice to see that the food and the water meter still works fine. Right then, so let's just take a quick look at some of the. I'm just going to bring up this part, you know, my inventory screen a second, just so I can go onto the other screen and have a quick look at some of the update that they put in. So the taxidermist, nah, not going to bother with that until the game gets optimized. There goes that word again, optimize. Fix chat. We're not worried about chat. Oh, there you go. Fixed invisible collision on dead AIs. Okay, that's cool. Happy days. Does that actually work for the bears and things like that as well? I would imagine it does. Crazy Miners navigation reworked. Shouldn't get stuck behind nodes and things like that. Bandit AI reworked. Bandits now move around more often when attacked. Oh, okay. Oh, so they've made it harder for you to pick the bandits off. Oh, great stuff. We're going to have to run. Going to have to do a lot of running. Yeah, fixed. Crazy Miners dynamite damage. Yeah, I'm sure you have. Yeah. Mind you would expect though, guys, to get blown up, wouldn't you? If you seriously, if somebody chucked a stick of dynamite at your feet, you're not going to be able to walk away, are you? Seriously. Okay, so the rest of this stuff is just. I think the main one that I wanted to look at was the building pieces, because if you were to go into let's bring the mallet up and let's get the old pitchfork up. Have we got any other tools in there? I don't think I've got any materials anyway, but we got so if we have a look at number 4, the barn building kit. If you look at the ceiling now, look at all these bits and pieces. These weren't all like this, were they? I mean, there's a lot more by the looks of it. Building pieces maybe. But I think this whole circle of item slots, it could do with being bigger, because not everybody has got good eyesight. Seriously. So this whole thing needs to be brought forward a little bit more, a little bit closer to you, so you can actually see what you're actually pointing at. That's just my view, and I think there'd be quite a few people that would actually agree with that. So we've got the regular pillars now, barn pillar, and now we've got the half ones. That is something that I think everybody's been crying out for, because it's like I said before, they can give you half size railings. Why not half size pillars? And they've done it, so I'm quite chuffed with that. So yeah, and I think that works across the board as well. Let's have a look at number 3, the mallet. Let's go into here. So as you can see, so we've got one of those, the regular size pillar, and then we've got the half one. So yeah, cool. So that's across the whole building system, I believe. Give me a second. Right, is what I'm going to do. Look, is I'm going to actually put a. I think there's already a link in the description down below for any updates. So if you want to check it out for yourself, for any of you guys that have not had time to play anything, so I'm not going to go into too much of it. That is what I really wanted. You can see the pillars yourself, what they look like. So this is the pillars for this actual build system, the old barn build system. Half pillar, full length pillar, and the same for the other one. So yeah, it looks cool, and they do snap. I haven't got any bits and pieces on me, but you can see that they snap okay, because if you come up here, hello, that is a half pillar down there, okay, and on this one is a full pillar. On this one is a full pillar and a half pillar. You can see the join yourself just up there. Yeah, so they snap fine there. But the problem we've got is, like I said, yeah, I think is what I might have to do here is put another row of ceilings all the way around and down this end, and just leave like a little gap, sort of like in the middle, perhaps, with 1 or 2 pillars. Because it's what I would like to see, where you can see for yourself. Now, just having those pillars there, there's no pillars actually underneath it, but those ceilings just there have actually snapped to that. So hopefully is what that's going to mean is I probably might not have to put pillars all the way down to the ground. This may be strong enough, this ceiling that I'm standing on may be strong enough now to support pillars. Hopefully, we shall see. But anyway, guys, I'm going to have to love you and leave you there for today. That's an hour and a half of streaming. Like I said, if you want to check out the latest updates, click the link down below in the description and you should be sent straight to it. But that's the sort of thing that I wanted to look at, is the mines. Yeah, the maniac miners, to see if they've fixed anything with the lag issues. Checking out the invisible bandits, and obviously the build system. Those couple of little things that they've actually added in to enable you to build things like this kind of slope roof without having sort of like pillars missing. Now that looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. But anyway, I'm going to leave it out there for the wipe for now. Like I said, we've got about 7 or 8 days or something like that left still running on the server. So if any of you guys want to jump on and check out the new update yourself, feel free. I'm going to leave it out there again for Bob and Ronnie because, like I said, it's not because they come from the UK at all, like anything like that, or they hold any special regards over everybody else. It's just the fact that those two guys, they work both together and they only got a couple of hours a day of gameplay. So you know what I mean, and you saw for yourself how much work that they've put into their like little town again. So I'm just going to leave it out there for a few days and see what happens. It's going to be another 4 or 5 days perhaps before the next update. Although over the last couple of days there have been a few updates in regards to this game, only small ones. So issues have been reported to them, and they're trying to sort those issues out, I think. So hats off for that. And what I was on about in regards to if we do happen to do a wipe, I will announce it before I do it anyway. But I think it's going to pay for everybody to have their own square and see how that goes, because I think that is going to play a big part then in, I don't know, performance perhaps, maybe less lag. Only time will tell. That is the only thing that we could come up with. Or the only thing that I can come up with. So anyway, if you've liked today's episode, if you could smack the old like button for me, much appreciated. And subscribe if you're new to the channel, would like to see more. And any comment, as always, please leave them down below. And don't forget the old notification bell up there, top right hand corner. So anytime a video or a stream comes that I put up comes up, you'll be notified straight away. And later on today, I'll probably get round to putting up another Atlas. Stop, Atlas. Why did I just say Atlas? No, poison. Conan, I meant. Probably put up another Conan video later on. So if you ain't got anything to do, check it out. Anyway, guys, loved you all. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.